Hello! My name is Navigator, and in today's video, this is going to be the third installment in a new series I'm doing where I interview and document different roleplay groups and Fallout 76 groups from across the wasteland. So today, I am joined by Dr. Gene Gunn and his comrades, and they're going to tell me a little bit about their group. So, the first question I have for you, Doctor, what is the name of your group?
Our name is the New West Virginia Army.
New West Virginia Army. Awesome. When was your group formed?
Uh, it's formed about 3 weeks ago.
3 weeks ago. But hey, and you said, how many members do you have in that 3 weeks?
I'm at 3 days. But it is about like 20, 25.
2025. I think that's pretty incredible, man, for only being a couple days, couple weeks old. That's awesome. And it seems like you guys already kind of have, I mean, you got uniforms going here, you got everything, so it seems like you're pretty organized. Why did you start the group in the first place? Did you think it'd be interesting? What was your motivation behind it?
Really, I was just bored one day, and I couldn't find any fun games that I could play with friends, so I just said, might as well just do this, and that was just purely my motivation. I got bored, wanted to help some people out, help them level up, make a group that would also be fond of helping others level up, and just to have a fun time playing Fallout again.
Hey, I get that, man. And it seems like, I mean, it looks like you guys got some pretty good goals. I mean, helping out other players and stuff. And it's like a fun little twist on it to kind of have the army added to it. I think that, oh, geez, I think that's so awesome. I think that's really, really cool. The next question I have for you regarding the group, do you guys have like a little backstory, any kind of lore, maybe like
Uh,
why you guys were
yeah,
formed,
there is
stuff
a
like that?
backstory. I am sorry for my guy standing up constantly. I have very bad stick
Not a
shift.
problem.
Um,
Don't worry about
but
it.
yeah, practically the backstory is there was a drill ser I'm just gonna stand for the rest of this.
That's fine.
There was a drill sergeant who escaped the bombs going to a vault, and he wanted to start the army back up again after realizing how separated everybody is, and he started recruiting others that had former army experience, and the army is how it is now today.
Fair enough. That
20
that reminds
strong.
me very similarly, kind of, yeah, 20 strong. How the Brotherhood here in West Virginia started. It was kind of just a couple what do you call it? U.S. Army remnants, and they kind of got together to make something better. That's awesome, man. I think that is
Yeah.
very interesting. The next question I can ask, and it's honestly pretty self-evident, but do you guys have uniforms? I mean, I see these guys wearing it. What would be the different outfit combinations to make up your
Um,
uniform?
so there are the heavies, which will mostly be wearing heavy combat armor. I thought Fox was wearing it, but he's not. But yeah, there's heavy combat armor for the heavy soldiers. There is power armor for the higher ranking heavy soldiers, which we could get in that later if you want to. And there is also the stealth ops, which will be wearing just some pretty dark clothing and all that, and
Gotcha.
dark armor. And besides from the beanies, they'll be wearing helmets. Aides will be aides, and somebody else will be wearing ranger armor from Fallout New Vegas.
Understood. So you talked a little bit about power armor and like different kinds for, I guess, different ranks of heavy. What I mean, just briefly, what like different power armor sets would you guys use for your missions?
Uh, Mainly it would be T-45 and T-51 since nobody's really gotten that high ranking. But once somebody gets super high ranked in the heavies, uh, they will have the option to be a heavy flamethrower, heavy grenadier, heavy machine gunner, and all that. Um,
That's
T-51
awesome.
and 45 will mostly be the heavy flamethrowers and grenadiers, while XO1 and T-60 will be the ginormous heavy machine guns, 50 cals, heavier grenade launchers like the Fat Man, and a flamethrower would just be like an extended flamethrower.
Fair enough. That sounds awesome. So I guess kind of on that same wavelength, do you guys have like a different setup of ranks? I mean, I assume you do, but like if you were to join the group, what would be your starting rank or title?
Uh, so before the Discord got reset, the starting rank would be E1. So
E1.
we
Okay.
have the army ranks. It would start off E1, E2, E3, all the way up till 011, which is what I am currently. Well, 011 slash
Awesome.
010.
What would like O mean? Does that stand for anything?
I forgot what it means. I know it's sad. I'm the army guy and I forgot what it means.
That's totally fine. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, but it does
So
mean something. It, I, I'm going to go on a limb
I,
and
I'm
say
sure.
officer, but I'm
oh,
pretty sure that's not what it means.
I mean, O officer. Huh. Well, I mean, I can always figure it out. We can put it in the description or something like that.
Yeah.
So uniforms, ranks. What kind of activities do you guys do? So I'm thinking you guys are saying that you help out other players, stuff like that. Is there any like maybe like missions you guys do? Have you done anything together as a group? Anything like
Um,
that? Or
so
anything for
far
the
we
future?
have done Scorch Beast Queen with
That's
everybody.
awesome.
We got somebody who was level 8 all the way up to what? Level 12? Yeah, level 12 in one day. Um, we, we helped him level up, get some better gear. Uh, we do trainings from time to time when there's a lot of new
25
soldiers.
asterisk.
We got him up to rank 25. Um,
25. Gotcha.
and gave him some pretty good gear and all that.
That's incredible. I mean, a level 8 to level 25. That's some serious resourcefulness, helpfulness. That's awesome for you guys. That's
Yeah,
really cool.
yeah, we did
Do you
that.
plan on doing stuff like that in the future?
Yes, we do. We plan on doing more training if we get more soldiers to join. We plan on
Awesome.
uh, going on to fight bigger bosses in this game, helping others with missions and all of that.
Hell yeah. Well, I mean, I don't know if you guys have heard about the new Ultrasight Titan boss that's coming later this year, but I'm sure as hell going to be calling the West Virginia Army to help me take care of that badass. So
Yeah,
that's
25
awesome.
soldiers. You
So
should
the
be pretty ready.
yeah, I mean, 25 soldiers behind me. I think that we could fight off practically anything. So,
Yeah.
the next series of questions I want to get into is for some of the other soldiers here. I just wanted to ask about like maybe your favorite thing about the group and your rank, something like that. So, Chief, if you're able to speak, I was just wondering what is your rank, your position in the group, and maybe something that you like the most about this group.
Well, my position in the army is like first lieutenant,
Yeah, first
first
lieutenant.
first class, yeah, first class, and I'm in the nuclear division. Basically, I just run nukes and all that, and kind of like a build mix of like heavy and like commander build, I guess you can say.
Hell
And
yeah.
what I like most about this group is you look at other groups in 76. And you see that most of them are taking it either too seriously or, just as jokes. Like their recruits don't really like care about like what they're doing at the moment. Like they don't really like invest in the clan as much as we do. Like I know so far
That's
we knew
understood.
what we got like 25 members in, we're all dressed up. They all have like at least like training done. They all have at least like very good weapons. And
Hell yeah, man. I would agree.
yeah, like so far, like this group has been like very nice. Like I haven't had any issues. It's kind of fun to be around.
Hell yeah, man! Sounds like you're really getting something out of this. That's fucking great. I know that I probably felt the well, not probably, but I definitely felt the same way when I was in my old Brotherhood group. I really think that there's something that you can't get, base games. So, Fox, did you have anything that you would like to say at all about the group? Maybe your position.
Yeah, sure, I can say something. So because I just recently joined, I am just at the normal soldier rank, but I hope to get in a very higher division, hope possibly. But my favorite part, even though we're being here for like 2 days, it's just everyone and how interactive we are. Like we were all just enjoying and like talking to each other right before this, and the
Yeah,
interactions
it
and
was
everything.
awesome.
I know the interaction, everything was just my personal favorite, and just how kind everyone is and very giving and stuff. Like right before this interview, everybody was basically just going on little trading spree with each other. It was absolutely amazing. It's just really nice to see how much everybody is willing to get to do something for another person and give something to another person. I just feel like this entire group itself is is an amazing pack and an amazing army, and I hope we can possibly grow much bigger, possibly during the time being.
Yeah, bro. I mean, you guys, what? It's been only a couple days, and you guys have at least doubled your ranks from the last time I talked to you.
Yeah.
I think that that's awesome. And Fox, I would 100% agree with you. Like when I was in my Brotherhood group, it was like trading legacies and stuff like that, trading junk, and there was just a million people in there. So it was like if you ever needed a problem, there was always somebody there to help you out or give you something. And I think that that is really one of the best parts about this. And you guys have the Discord too, and you can like talk to each other. I mean, even when you're not playing, you can still be talking about the game. And I think that is so awesome, so resourceful. And yeah, nothing really else I wanted to ask you guys about. I mean, I'm very, very surprised. This is one of the coolest groups that I've done. I mean, aside from interviewing, this is definitely one of the coolest groups that I have just kind of discovered. So I guess the last thing I could talk about is Doctor. If you wanted to say anything, maybe put some like 2 cents in. Fox, Chief, if you guys wanted to say anything, the floor is open. If you guys had any last comments, thoughts, anything like that.
Yeah, I'll say a few things.
Yeah, go for it.
What I like about this group is how, like Fox said, how everybody's kind and all that. I've noticed through my past of going through different groups that it takes one person to change how a group acts. I was in one group where I was actually through multiple by the same guy. I was through a Brotherhood and Enclave, and somebody joined both of those and just brought everybody's mood down by like saying slurs to somebody and all that, uh,
Oh wow.
and all that, and it made him quit doing those. And I've learned from recruiting nice people and all that, you can really make a change in how people see the game.
Dude, you are 100% right about that. I mean, the group that I was in, there was some drama that went down, and it honestly is pretty divisive and dividing. Yeah, it was not fun, but I think that it's kind of like pros and cons. There are cons that kind of come with a group like this. There's like struggles for power sometimes, people not agreeing with each other, and then on top of that, or the pros, I guess you could say, is just like making friendships, being able to trade and stuff like Fox said. And I think that what you guys are doing here is really something awesome. And you guys sound like you aren't sick of each other yet, so I think that you guys are a nice kind of band of comrades here, and I think that that's awesome. So Fox, Chief, did you guys have any last thoughts, anything you wanted to say?
I got something to say.
I don't have anything.
Yeah, go for it.
You can go.
Oh yeah, so at the start of the interview, you mentioned that this was like a role play group. I kind of see it as like both. It's like a clan slash role play because we're not doing this in like a custom world. It's like either privates or publics, right? So the things actually we do in this group help out like in the long run. And sometimes, yes, we can do role play. Sometimes we're like actually doing clan activities. And yeah, like it's kind of a mix of both. I don't know what you would call that in like any
I'm
term.
trying to think if there's even like a term for that. I mean, it's difficult because like I want to classify every group that I'm interviewing as like a role play group, but I understand that you guys. I mean, honestly, you guys probably aren't even like 100% role play. A lot of the groups that I have aren't 100%. It's basically just a clan, but I think that role play aspect comes from like the idea of like making your own group and stuff. But you are definitely right about that, and it seems like you guys are kind of definitely a good mix of both. So I appreciate
think
you saying something about that, Chief.
the right term would be military sim.
Milsim,
maybe?
that would be a good term for it, yes.
Yeah, I think that's what we should go for, yeah.
Fair enough. Well, then there we go. We got a milsim. Maybe I should change that up in the title. I don't know. But yeah, I really am really fucking surprised and just kind of astounded by what you guys have kind of put together. It seems like since I last talked to you, there was a couple more things you've added. I know you guys changed up the Discord and everything like that. And honestly, speaking of that, one of the last questions I could ask you is: are you guys open to people joining? What platform are you guys providing this on? Stuff like that.
Oh yeah, 100%. We're always open. Our doors are always open to recruit some new people.
Hell yeah.
Sadly, Xbox and PlayStation are not crossplay. But if it was for this game, I wouldn't hold anybody back from joining if they're on PlayStation.
Fair enough.
Yeah,
And,
mostly it's Xbox.
Would you say? Sorry, mostly Xbox. Yeah, well, I mean, for the most part, Xbox.
Yeah.
What would be the best way for people to get in contact with you? I mean, would I'm trying to think. Would the LFGs be the best place to look for your recruitment posts?
I'm going to go ahead and say yeah. Look, yeah,
The
I'd say
LFGs.
yeah.
I mean, the looking for group posts.
Yeah, that kind of
Like, where
confused
you-
me,
where
and then
you-
I caught on to what it meant.
My
So,
bad, my bad. I'm just using the acronyms there, but yeah. So
it's all right.
the looking for group posts. No, you go ahead if you were going to say something.
Yeah, they can reach us there, or if you want to throw this in the description, just throw in my Discord thing, and I'll tell you that after this.
Deal. Hell yeah. So I guess before we wrap it up, what I want to say is, I mean, if you guys have seen these other 2 videos I've done, this is now the 3rd in this series. If you're getting bored for Fallout, I know that I had some videos up on like how to not get bored, all that stuff. This is definitely one of the best ways to make the best experience from your time in West Virginia. I mean, groups like this, you're not only going to make a lot of friends, but it'll give you something very entertaining to do in game. I know that Chief over here, he's level 300. So Chief, you're level 300 what? What level are you?
342.
342. I mean, getting up there in the ranks, it gets really stale. It gets kind of boring. I don't know if you agree with me on this or not, but just kind of doing the same stuff over and over again. Groups like this really give you a nice kind of like it's like a whole new fucking DLC almost. I mean, you guys have new uniforms, you got new backstory, all that stuff. So I'm not gonna ramble on too much about that. I'll start fucking crying or some shit. But yeah, I really wanted to thank Gene, Fox, Waffle. Chief, and Mommy, Daddy AIDS for joining me today. The last thing I want to ask you is if you could just give us the name of your group one more time, Doctor, if that's all right.
Yeah, we are the New West Virginia Army.
The New West Virginia Army. Well, New West Virginia Army, thank you guys for joining me today. I really appreciate it. And for anybody watching, this is, again, just a new series I'm doing where I interview different groups, milsim, regular groups, roleplay groups from across the wasteland. So I'll have a bunch more of these videos coming in the future. And again, if you're interested in joining this group, be sure to check them out. I think that Dr. Jeans will, his Discord will be in the description. And yeah, I'm not going to waste any more of your time. So my name is Navigator. Have a nice day. Take care.